You can see a pretty substantial shadow from that, and we're getting shot at from that tower.
This is Juliet 1 Sierra. Fire for effect. Over.
Expeditionary Warfare Training Group Atlantic conducts training and instruction in the doctrine, tactics, and techniques of naval expeditionary warfare, with a focus on amphibious operations in order to support operational commanders in maintaining forces ready to project military power from the sea. Expeditionary Warfare Training Group Atlantic is the source of entry-level and individual skills progression training for the military occupational specialties of 0510, Basic Information Operations Staff Officer, 0511, Marine Air Ground Task Force Planning Specialist, 0550, Advanced Information Operations Planner, 0551, Information Operations Specialist, 7502, Forward Air Controller Air Officer, 8002, Joint Terminal Attack Controller, and 8711, 8713, Ground Operations Specialist. In addition to the MOS courses, Expeditionary Warfare Training Group Atlantic provides training critical to the certification and employment of Amphibious Ready Group Marine Expeditionary Units, Supporting Arms Coordination Center, Fire Support Coordination Center, and Joint Fires Observers. Due to its naval composition, there are also several Navy planning courses, such as the Amphibious Warfare Indoctrination, Amphibious Warfare Staff Planning Course, and the Maritime Pre-Positioning Force Staff Planning Course that will sharpen the amphibious skills of any Marine.
My name is Lieutenant Kayla Julia.
Sergeant Jessica Thompson.
Master Sergeant James Bishop.
Captain Luke Albee.
I am an Amphibious Warfare Tactics Instructor and Amphibious Warfare Indoctrination Instructor.
I am a MAGTF Planner Instructor.
I am the Joint Fires Observer, also known as JFO Course Manager.
A Tactical Air Control Party Instructor.
At Expeditionary Warfare Training Group Atlantic.
On Jeb Little Creek in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
The mission of Amphibious Warfare Indoctrination is to train Marine Corps officers and staff NCOs, as well as naval officers and senior enlisted personnel about amphibious warfare as a whole, how to work together as staffs so they can bring together that ARGNU team, that Amphibious Ready Group Marine Expeditionary Unit team. Our course is important to the MAGTF because the Marines who graduate from this course understand the Navy terminology and are able to communicate their needs to us, and then in turn the Navy personnel who attend this course are able to understand the Marines' needs a little bit better, so we're able to help meet their expectations and as well as mitigate any complications that might arise. We train our sailors and Marines using classroom presentations. These classroom presentations introduce them to various concepts and methods that we reinforce through practical applications. After the practical application, we also then take our sailors and Marines out to our naval support elements, who will show them LCAC groups, will show them LCU groups, and or if we can, even amphibious ships, so they can actually get some real-world interaction with those people. What we teach here at Expeditionary Warfare Training Group Atlantic is essential to the Marine Corps mission because we are the only schoolhouses that have most of this fundamental knowledge, because a lot of knowledge was lost during the recent land wars. And because that knowledge was lost, there is that training gap that is out there. And what we do here is we mitigate that training gap by reinforcing concepts that have been lost, and as well as receiving information that is of new technologies that are coming out and applying that in the courses. And we take the feedback these Marines give us and improve our courses so that we are helping them meet all their mission sets.
The mission of the MAGTF Planner Basic course is to produce those basic trained MAGTF planning specialists. The importance of our MOS to the Marine Corps as a whole is that we provide forces. We're the ones who would be able to source and allocate those sources, and not only just the forces, but also how they get there, their requirements, stuff to sustain them while they're out there. We not only utilize practical applications with hands-on training, but we also try to reach the students in a level where they would understand, being that they're all new and they have different types of backgrounds, whether it is computer-based or what. We try to reach them on their levels. MAGTF planners are a hidden gem. Not many people know who MAGTF planners are, what they do, how big of an impact that we have. We stress that to the students as well, that their contribution to the Marine Corps as a whole is extremely important. They're the ones who get our forces where they need to go to be able to engage in the fight.
The importance of the Joint Fires Observer course is that we train our Marines not only to go out and facilitate fires on the enemy, but also to safely bring those fires downrange and protect our friendly forces. We teach them about the risk estimate distances and the danger close situations that they could be releasing ordnance in close proximity to our friendlies. At EWTGLANT, we like to use multiple methods of training our students, and we have the deployable virtual training environment, which is a computer-based training simulation system. We've also got the combined arms virtual environment that the students get into, and it's a 270-degree immersive dome where the students can actually get in and use the equipment that they will be utilizing out in the field. Commanders can expect from graduates of the Joint Fires Observer course at EWTGLANT and our sister school EWTGPAC to be able to go down and provide fires capability down to the squad and platoon level, to where they can integrate fires not only from aircraft but surface-to-surface munitions to provide cover fires for our infantry brethren that are going downrange.
Here at EWTGLANT, at the Tactical Air Control Party school itself, we teach perspective, joint terminal attack controllers, and forward air controllers how to safely execute close air support. We utilize a crawl, walk, run approach, which allows the students to begin in the simulated environment, get a hang of what the skills we're training them to do are, and then when they're ready to test it in the real world, we give them live aircraft, live bombs, in order for them to practice those skills. The importance of the school is to provide graduates who are able to provide a link between the ground combat element and the air combat element. Our graduates are able to provide the detailed integration that's necessary in order to have effective close air support. Marines should want to come to this school if they're interested in solving problems in a complex environment with a dynamic situation and ultimately having their decisions lead to bombs exploding on the enemy.